Hi, everybody. I just wanted to send a shout out to so many people who have been reaching out to me today and yesterday because Eastside Yoga is closing and it's bittersweet and it's sad. We've been around for 11 years. Can you believe it? And it's closing, which is sad. And people are asking me how I feel about it. And to be quite honest, I'm actually relieved. Back in 2013, I felt the pull or the calling to do something else with my yoga. I love teaching asana classes, but it's not the only part of yoga that really excites me. I've been so fortunate to have owned a yoga studio for 10 years and had a PhD in what it's like to run a business, to build community, and to make incredible friends and connections. So the whole time that I was running Eastside, it gave me the most incredible education. I got to meet some of the greatest teachers I've ever met, had opportunities to practice with yoga celebrities, made great friends. I'm especially thankful to Beth Reedy, who came when we first opened and really helped me understand how yoga works in larger bodies, not just my own body. And Christine Qualia, who came in a wheelchair and gave me the experience of working with somebody in a differently abled body or a disabled body. So it's been an incredible learning curve for me, how to manage students, how to run a business. And it was something that I really wanted to do. And I really enjoyed doing it until I didn't. And it was then I decided it was time to move on. And from there, I've really had amazing opportunities to create what I believe in right now, which is Yoga for All, a practice that really encompasses accessibility to yoga across the board. I was invited just this past April to speak at the University of California at Berkeley at the Race and Yoga Conference, and I was the keynote speaker at that. So all of these opportunities that are moving me forward into my life are all because of Eastside Yoga. So the whole idea of leaving it behind or it closing is really bittersweet, but it's also kind of a relief. It was time for me to move on. I always said I would run a yoga studio as long as it was fun, and when it wasn't fun anymore, I wasn't going to do it. And it really stopped being fun in 2013. So when you're asking me how I feel about it, am I a little bit sad? Absolutely, because the community at Eastside is amazing. Like, I met some of the most incredible people, had some of the best learning experiences of my life. But like everything, it's just kind of time to move on. So the great thing about Windsor is there's a ton of yoga out here, and there's lots of great studios all around us. For those of you who are moving on from practicing with me, it's been a blast. I've really enjoyed practicing with you, and I was happy to be a step on the path to the journey of wherever it is you're headed to. So I'm really grateful I got to share yoga with you. Those of you who want to continue to share yoga with me, I'm going to be teaching out of the Integrative Healing Arts Studio. So I'm renting space there and becoming part of their amazing community. I'll have classes Monday nights, 8 till 9 restorative, Wednesdays, the 5:30 healthy backs and the 6:45 core awareness flow class. And Saturday morning at 7 a.m., I like myself a powerful vinyasa. So those are the classes I'll be running. The space is much smaller than Eastside, so it's first come, first serve. Pre-registration is required in order to participate because we've only got 15 spaces. And if you're interested in being a part of it, come and see me. And if it doesn't work for you, there's lots of other places that you can practice yoga. So remember, it's first come, first serve. So feel free to message me here on Facebook or send me an email at Diane, that's with 2 N's and an E, bondiyoga@gmail.com. Again, pre-registration and payment is required to hold your space. I anticipate selling out the entire series probably by the end of this week or the end of next week. So time is of the essence. So if you're interested in being a part of that series, Gwen is coming along on board as well. So it's going to be really kind of a continuation of what we were doing at Eastside and some new things as I take a little bit of time off to recharge my batteries and take a little yoga in for myself. Asana practice and teaching asana is a very small part of what I do. I've been blessed to write for Yoga International, Do You Yoga. I get to travel and teach about yoga accessibility, race, and diversity. And all that passion for all those topics started with Eastside Yoga. So it's time for me to move on. And if you want to see me for that 6-week session, you know how to get in contact with me. And I want to thank everybody who's reached out to share their inspirational stories about how we practiced together, how we met, and what Eastside Yoga means to you. So 2013 is open for great possibilities. And when one door closes, what do they say? Another one opens. And I'm excited to move into the future. And I say bon voyage, or I bid a farewell to Eastside Yoga. My last class will be December 23rd. So if you want to come see me in the next couple weeks, I'd love to see you as we say farewell to Eastside. All right, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.